Hello guys, how are you? I hope that you are very fit and fine. And if I say about myself, I am also very good today. And guys, you know very well that I am your friend Sapna Singh, always used to present here with beautiful motivational English story. Because guys, I am trying to speak English with the help of motivational English story because I am not getting any English environment in my surrounding, and I also want to suggest you that if you are also such type of person who are not getting any English environment in your surroundings, so please guys don't wait for any partner to talk with. If you really want to speak English, talk in English, so try to create your English environment means around you by yourself, and just try to search any chance, try to uh, search excuse to speak English. So in this way you can fulfill your dream of speaking English fluently as I am trying guys. So if you are new, I would like to request you to please like and subscribe my channel, and without any further delay guys, of course, let's start today's story. Actually, once upon a time there lived a crow in a forest, and one day he got a piece of meat somewhere, and of course guys, by getting this piece of meat he became very much happy, and he at once picked it up in his beak and started flying high in the sky, and he started dreaming in his mind like now I would search a beautiful place, a comfortable place, and by sitting where I can eat my meat comfortably. So by dreaming all this thing, he was flying, he was continuing his flying in the sky, and suddenly something very bad happened to him. And guys, what was the bad thing? Just of course guys, a flock of eagle started chasing the crow, and after observing that flock of eagle, the crow became very disheartened, and of course now he became scared and started thinking how to get myself rid of those eagles, group of eagles. So now by thinking all these things, he was trying to fly more high in the sky, means higher in the sky, but unfortunately he find himself nearer to those eagles, and when he was passing, means flying, so suddenly he saw that there's a monk was sitting and means under a tree, outskirt of a village, and he was doing meditation. So after seeing the monk, the crow decided to go there and ask some help. So he went, he flew down to the monk and asked and just told the monk that, "Oh wise one, please save my life because my life is in danger, because a group of a flock of eagles are pursuing me, are chasing me. So please try to help me, try to get me rid anyhow of those eagles." So after listening the crow words, the monk, as we know that he was doing meditation by closing his eyes, so at first he opened his eyes and then saw that scared crow, and after seeing the crow, the monk means after observing the piece of meat in his beak, the monk observed all the things. The monk understood all the things, like why these group of eagles chasing the monk, and he told the crow at once, like, don't worry my dear friend, don't bother yourself my dear friend. You know that, do you know that those eagles were not chasing you, they don't want to harm you, they are only after the piece of meat that you are holding, which you are holding in your beak. So if you really want to get yourself rid of those eagles, so just throw this piece of meat from your beak. But after listening the monk words, the crow started repenting, like in his mind, like he inwardly started thinking, like, no, I can't throw this piece of meat, like I hardly got it, so how can I waste my piece of meat? No, I would definitely not, I won't means throw it. After thinking this, he again started flying high in the sky, and this time he was trying to fly higher, means like to get himself rid from those eagles. But unfortunately he again found himself he found that those group of eagles were chasing him very fast, and they were approaching towards him very fast. So after observing all these things, when the crow was completely found himself unable to get rid of those eagles, so that time he didn't have any option except of throwing this piece of meat. So of course this time he has made up his mind to throw this piece out of his beak and get rid of those eagles. So by thinking this, he now threw this piece of meat out and from of his beak, and of course this time he was realizing that those group of eagles were stopped thus following him, and this time they start following the piece of meat which the crow threw out recently. So after observing this, means that now I am free of those eagles. So that time he took a deep breath, and of course he went to the monk again and said to the monk, like, oh wise one, your advice was completely right, means you were absolutely right, because those group of eagles were not chasing me, they were only after the piece of meat which I was holding in my beak. So now I am feeling myself like out of danger, and this all because of you, so thanks a lot, wise one. So after listening the crow word, the monk said, look my dear friend, the suffering and the trouble sometime it remains to us only when we hold it on. Only when we all just hold on this trouble, so only that time these all troubles and suffering remains to us. And of course guys, so that time the crow learnt a good lesson from the monk's word, of course. And if we relate this story to our real life, so guys, we often find that there are so many people in the world who are also holding the cause of trouble in his mouth, just like the crow, because the crow was holding the cause of trouble, suffering in his mouth, and due to greed he didn't want to throw it. So in the same way, sometimes we always hold the cause of trouble in our life, and we are expecting like to get rid of trouble. Just guys, let's take an example of any person like who have stomach whose stomach is got hurt, just suppose, and he or he doesn't want to get rid of his bad habit, like his bad habit of eating junk food. So in the same way as the crow was holding the bad habit in his mouth, so in the same way in our real life some people are also holding the causes of bad things, causes of troubles and causes of suffering. Like just suppose, if I took an example on myself, if I suppose guys, if I got a stomach pain, if my stomach got hurt and I am eating lots of junk food, and I don't want to means throw this habit, like the habit of eating junk food, and without throwing this habit, how can I expect to get well soon? So guys, if we really want to be happy in our life and be trouble free in our life, so for this we don't need to hold on the causes of that thing. We should always try to find out the causes of suffering and trouble, and then we should try to get rid of these type of cause, and of course by doing this in this way we can get rid of our suffering and troubles. So guys, let's say bye guys, and I will see in my next video, and I hope guys you will learn a good lesson from my today's story. And of course guys, I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Let's say bye bye, take care.